all along, we've done everything we could to find an opportunity forward with the Pac-12. And so, we worked hard all along. And then I'd say over the last few days, obviously the opportunity presented itself with the Big Ten, and we appreciate that opportunity.
From so much uncertainty to a Big Ten title. It's been a wild journey for the #1 team in the nation over the last 2 seasons. Dealing with the Pac-12 chaos and the collapse from a season ago, heartbreak in Vegas to the Washington Huskies, players leaving and players coming in left and right, the death of a beloved Duck who was just weeks away from the start of his NFL career. Nothing was certain on how this season would go for Oregon football, and certainly was not the case back in August of 2023 when everything changed for Oregon athletics. The University of Oregon with perhaps its biggest announcement ever that it would be leaving 100 years of history in the Pac-12 conference behind for the Big Ten. The writing was on the wall for the Ducks that they needed to move out, but what would the future look like? All we knew at the time was that for Oregon football, it was an exciting opportunity to change the script.
I think it's an exciting opportunity for us. We talk about what are we looking for at this university and the way that we recruit on a national level, multiple time zones, playing against the best of the best. That's something our guys were really, really excited about. Obviously, it's not really our focus right now. Right? We got an entire season to play. This is about 2023 season. It's what we want to attack, but I think that creates a unique student-athlete experience for our guys moving forward, and it certainly sets us up. Really appreciate Rob, administration, all the people at the top that did a great job looking out for the future of Oregon. I think that really protects us.
And then came the 2023 season, the final year of Bo Nix in Eugene, Oregon. A nearly flawless record, muddied by 2 losses to rival Washington, including heartbreak to the Huskies in the Pac-12 championship game that would have sent the Ducks to the CFP if they'd won. But the Ducks quickly turned the page to 2024, their focus shifting away from the Pac-12 to their new home in the Big Ten and creating a clear vision of what the future could look like.
I got a lot of other things going and talking about that. I mean, we've known where we're headed, and obviously we're extremely excited about where we're headed and where we're at. But no, beyond that, more big impact from a recruiting standpoint, what that allows us to do in areas that we might be able to go attack. And again, more than anything, giving clear vision about what the future looks like.
Week in and week out, Oregon football kept proving their worth as a national title contender, from big wins over Idaho and Boise State early on in the season to perhaps the greatest win ever on the turf of Autzen Stadium against Ohio State. The Ducks earned their spot in the Big Ten title game before anyone else in the conference, and when they got there, they stamped their mark into the history books, proving that just maybe that team out west is better than what people thought and should be feared moving forward into the college football playoffs.
That's something kind of for us. Something we started the beginning of the season talking about. You get an opportunity to invade a new environment and, somewhere maybe you didn't belong, and get the opportunity to take over that environment. We said this is the last step for us to become that. So I'm really proud of our guys buying into that thought and, building off of it. But, that's just, again, motivation's overrated. These guys have to go out there and execute. They did that tonight.
I think invasion was the perfect way to describe what Oregon did this season to the Big Ten. No one expected this that did not cover Oregon for long periods of time, but they showed everyone that they are definitely the #1 team in the nation this season.
And one heck of a program.
One heck of a program that's building still.
Yep.
That's the crazy part.
Yep, and we can smell those roses, so go Ducks. All right, the search continues.